the radiotherapy girls used to say to me, "You are our most glamorous patient." Because I used to wear these sunglasses like in the hospital.
So on the eyes, I'm going to be using, it's quite black, but it's not going to go on black. It's a long wear product, which is great if you are going through treatment and your eyes get very watery. This stays on through all sorts of watery eyes situations or tears or whatever. So I just run the product on the lash line, but if your lashes aren't there, you can just run a product like this, you know, at the base of the eyelid, right at the bottom where the lashes should be. I've got pencil here, which you could use, but it is a much harder, and you can kind of poke yourself in the eye. So using a soft brush and a long wear cream eyeshadow, you can just kind of give your eyes that little bit of definition. Because it's long wear, it stays on. This nice soft brush, you can just put a tiny bit of product underneath. That's how you do a smoky eye.
When I think about, you know, how I was during my treatment, we all have our makeup routines, whether it's a good one or a not so good one. And to deviate from that is really quite hard and quite uncomfortable. And also, you try and keep everything as normal as you can, but you do actually need to learn some new skills to try and make up for the fact that you haven't got lashes. You wanted to look natural, you didn't want to look like you had made so much effort with your makeup.
No. If any of the makeup kind of comes down when you're putting the smoky eye on, cotton buds or Q-tips, depending on where you are in the world, are your best friend. On the lid here, I've done an eye primer because sometimes that can keep eyeshadow in place. So all you do is put a little bit of the primer on, you kind of pat it into place. I'm going to do a very light kind of gold eye. So it's really simple. I've got some really nice kind of bronzy goldy colours here. I'm going to mix two of them together so it's not ultra gold. This is like a mid gold colour. And all you do with a soft fluffy brush is just sweep it all over the lid. And you'll notice that I'm not doing this, like, you know, if you swish, swish, swish too much, it goes all over your face here and here, and it can all kind of drop down. So I often pat it into place like this. And again, the eye area can be really sensitive when you're going through treatments. So be extra, extra gentle on this really, you know, it's quite a thin skin around the eye area. So all I'm doing is patting it into place, and I'm taking it up to what we call the socket line here. If you have no lashes, this can be a really lovely look because it just adds a little bit of sparkle and a bit of definition to the eye. And then I'll just blend that. And I'm trying not to get too technical here because this needs to be something that everybody can achieve. So just blending that sort of where the eyeshadow ends so that there's no line there. And also this helps it to stay on better. We're going to do the mascara. If your lashes are not there at all, this is a step that you can possibly skip because you will have this definition around your eyes. That'll give you some real definition. But this product is like a long wear product. So it's not necessarily waterproof because I find those really hard to get off. This is like a smudge proof product, which is great if your eyes are sensitive and if they water quite a bit. So if you just look down, I'm just going to go along the lash, blink if you need to. A really nice coat of mascara on the lashes. Even if there's just a few lashes there, you can still use mascara. So pick up the lashes that are there, and even if they're quite short because they're growing back, then a little bit of mascara can really open the eye area and give it some definition. But if this is a step that you want to skip, that's totally fine.